It is a rush hour for Parliament to process the resource envelope for the next financial year 2024-2025.
We are going to give each sectoral committee about 15 minutes.
Both the Speaker of Parliament, Anita and Deputy Thomas Tayebwa actively presided the plenary session on Thursday to consider the various reports of the parliamentary committees on the ministerial policy statements and budget estimates for the financial year 2024-2025.
We have over 18 MPSs before us here.
The Kira Municipality MP, Ibrahim Semujunganda, backed by the Nyendo Mukungwe MP Matthias Mpuga, notified the House on the disparities in the figures being processed, which to their description confuses the order of the budget process. The MPs reveal that the figures provided in the ministerial policy statements do not tally with the recent estimates as presented by the Minister of Finance, Planning and Economic Development.
The draft estimates the Minister presented here give the total budget as 60.4 trillion. The same Minister, the Honorable Musasizi, while appearing before the Budget Committee, in his written statement, he said the budget is 58 trillion.
And of course, the appropriation bill, which is the third document. But a few days ago, the Minister of Finance outed a corrigenda, which is cutting votes to vote 130, debt servicing. And that is disfiguring the entirety of the MPSs. And I think that's the basis for the Honorable Assembly asking that question.
The Minister of State for Finance, General Duties Henry Musasizi, accepted the blame, but explained how the disparities are strategies to facilitate the budget process.
I wish to allay the fears some of our colleagues have. The only problem is that we want to conclude from the beginning. We should work through the process, and then at the end of the day, we shall harmonize, as the Speaker said.
So you mean this morning we should be wasting time approving figures that are not there?
Indirectly, through Madam Speaker, the Minister is directly disempowering Parliament by not bringing all the documents at the same time. And this creates laziness, Madam Speaker, among the technical people.
Since all of you, the chairpersons of different committees, are members of the budget committee, you go and harmonize, reconcile, and then consider.
The Parliament session considered the reports of the ministerial policy statements from various committees, where the Parliamentary Committee on Foreign Affairs presented a deficit in the funding for post-NAM and G77 plus China summit activities. The report seeks 1 trillion shillings support for post-NAM activities and 2 trillion shillings for the post-G77 plus China activities. The session to consider the reports of the committees continue on Friday as deadline for the budget approvals nears. Daniel Mugoya, Gloria Gutabinji, UBC News.
In a bid to boost milk production